Hello again. So we're back with the infill block plane. You can see I've kind of already made a start. It's just a super treat cutting all of this. So we're going to try and take as much of this out as we can and then cut this off and keep it as, I don't know, spare stock or whatever for another thing if I need a little slip of brass. It's pretty hard going because obviously you're cutting through 2 bits of brass plate and trying not to completely trash the wood as well. So the majority of it will get taken away, then the wood will get cut, and then we'll do a bit of sanding and finishing up from there. I've had to go for some unorthodox arrangement of the blade and everything. So the blade's running horizontal and the handle's perpendicular to it. Just trying to get as much out as I can in one go, so that should I need a little bit of brass, there's a slightly bigger bit, because it's not the cheapest thing in the world. But yeah, we'll keep going. Yeah, boy. Sweet. Oh, that's hot. Oh, just going to do some filing, give myself a break from sawing, because it is bloody tedious, mate. So let's chalk up a file. See how we get on. Right, that ain't good enough. Alright then, this has taken a significant amount of time, and it's just constant hand filing to get those curves in. But they do look nice, I think. And also when you put your thumb down there, there's just a little ledge that you can sort of grip hold of, you know, to give it a bit more control. I am going to round out the back here, but not fully decided on what I'm going to do there. What I'm going to do is continue on now and just finish this up and try and get it to like quite a good surface finish, and then use that as a template for the other side, because it's just a bit rough, as you can see. It's probably, I don't know, 3 mil to come off to bring it in, so that's nice. It's nice to file away. Okay then, so transferred the exact shape onto this side. So to do that, I put some masking tape on there, drew from the inside of the completed side. So imagine the masking tape was along here. I then drew a tight line against it, and then I already had some masking tape on the sides. Then because of the angle, sorry, it had to be flipped for 180 degrees. the sticky part of the tape was on the wrong side. So I used some spray adhesive, just a little spritz of it on both bits, let it flash off, and then yeah, just, you know, stuck it down. Then I wiped it all back down with what is that, white spirits, just to take the tack off. So yeah, and then all we'll do is file down to the line, which will be loads of fun. Once it's all in, sorry, Nicolas Cage hands on. But once it's all down, we'll round this like a, you know, like a, I don't know, a 12mm radius sort of thing, just to take, because you catch yourself on that, it's, you know, a rare treat. So yeah, we'll radius that over. What I am going to do is pin it again, because I've noticed there's a tiny bit of play in there. So I'll pin it, and then yeah, it'll be a case of just getting a bit of brake clean and taking all the mark blue up, which I should have friggin' done on the way, but hey ho, live and learn. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, yo then, I forgot to say earlier, you might wonder why I bothered cutting all this out. It's because I'm tight. I mean, it's because I'm thrifty. So we've got some fairly sizable offcuts of brass coming out of there, and I thought it'd be good to sort of keep hold of them. Obviously, you could like change it out and then connect the dots with your hacksaw or whatever. If you had a milling machine, you know, just whip it out, or a freaking big old saw and bosh through it, or whatever else. There's, you know, quite a few different ways you could do it on limited tools. However, I've opted just to go mandrolic and file it all out and hacksaw out. So as you can see, I've just put a bit of masking tape over that, which has failed straight away, but it should hopefully protect the sort of semi-finished edge. Whoops. So yeah, just treat au spécial, a bit more hand filing. If you want to see some decent hand filing, get yourself over to Tom Lipton over at Ox Tools. He makes this like Wilton vice, like a mini one, and it's all got like weird compound curves and like curves joining on other radiuses. It's quite impressive, and he brings that all in by hand files once he's machined the bulk of it out. Obviously we ain't there yet, but we will be. We will be. Okie doke then. So we've hand filed, wrong side. Ha, that'll help. We've hand filed the sides in. Just need to fine tune that a little bit, and that has taken a while. Next thing that's going to happen is a little radius on there, probably a fairly significant one because we've had a bit of chip out, and then same on the back here, sort of radius, a bit of a larger one for your hand. And then polish up, de-blue, all the rest of it, trial run. Hopefully we should be there. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go with unawful. Here we go. Oh yeah, boy. Tidy. Happy with that. Ooh.